Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am just live for Commonwealth Scholarship for upcoming for application of Master or PhD. So maybe we can just wait a few minutes for the audience. Maybe we can wait, let's see, for 4 to 5 more minutes and more people can join us. And even you can type your question in the chat box. So I will try to answer your questions. जी जैन वालेकुम अस्सलाम. I think only a few people is watching, so we can wait a little bit. So, walaikum salam. I am in the 7th semester. My degree will end in July. What should I do? Apply next year or this year? Rabia, I'm really sorry because as Higher Education Commission, they mention on their website, you must be a graduate. Like you must have a 16 year of education if you are applying for master degree. So this is not a requirement for Commonwealth, but for a nominated agency, Higher Education Commission, they mention you must be already graduated, then you are eligible to apply for master degree. So this is unfortunately, this should not be like that, but at least it's the Higher Education Commission they mention. So next question is from Mariam. So she got 83 marks in HAT, have 2 unconditional offer letter. First of all, many congratulations. You have a good score. 83 is really a great score to appear for a Commonwealth Scholarship. So again, I will say you, if you have a chance to appear in upcoming HAT test, I will say you can go for the test and hopefully you will get more than 83 marks, maybe 85, or this time maybe 90 marks. So your chances will be more. But this, with the 83 marks, this is more than enough. I have no idea about your undergraduate or about your previous studies. So, but at least based on the HAT test, you have a great chance to select for next stage. So I will also explain, like there are two different stages. At the first stage, the Higher Education Commission will select students. A lot of students, roughly maybe more than 10,000 students apply each year, and only a few students, like last year they nominated only 55 students. So 55 students will come in under Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. So they will review the application and then decided, like maybe 20 students, 20 to 25 students will select for a Commonwealth Scholarship. But with the 83 marks, I will say you must go with, you have a good marks. And then we have another question. I have graduated with a DTPP degree this year. Can I apply for master via Commonwealth? Yes, 100% you can apply for Commonwealth. So you already graduated, but no, you have to go for HAT test first. And after attempting the HAT test, then you can apply. Like there is a deadline for 15th September. So you can parallel apply for Commonwealth website and also on HEC portal. So you have a chance to go for Commonwealth. And then we have another question. So Momina is saying, tell us about the documents which are important. So we can, I can explain from zero how, which documents you require for Commonwealth Scholarship. So first, when you will submit your application on a Commonwealth website, they will ask you about your passport, about your transcripts. So they will not ask any documents from your metric or FSE. They only need undergraduate and master. If you're applying for PhD, they will need undergraduate and master. And if you are applying for a master degree, you only need to upload your undergraduate documents. In undergraduate, like your transcript, 4-year transcript, and then plus degree if you have. If you don't have, you are waiting for a degree, so don't worry, you can submit your application without degree, but you have to submit your transcript. And then you can upload your offer letter if you have. This is also an optional. And then you can submit your reference letter. So there are two different ways to submit reference. You can add your teacher or professor details on the on application, or you can upload like a soft documents like PDF format in the end of the application. And then we have another question from Nida. She graduated 4-year IT and university admission confirmation necessary at the time of application. So you don't need any offer letter at the time of application. So you, without offer letter, you can apply. But if you have an offer letter, so you can mention in your application, that's a plus point. But I will say, don't worry, because this is a very short time. It's like maybe you have only 3 weeks left to submit, like 3 to 4 weeks. So you don't worry about the offer letter. Without offer letter, you can submit your application. But in the application, you must mention your university, name of the university, name of the institute, or name of the degree. So these all things you can Google, and you can get more information about which university you are applying. Next question is again from Rabia. I have almost a year to work on my profile. Can you please tell about extracurricular activities that will help? Yes, if you are in your 7th or 6th semester, you still have 1 year, so you can apply for next year. So for the next year, first thing, most important thing is the HAT test, as HEC required HAT test to go for next stage. So HAT test, normally each year there is a 4 different HAT test every year. So mostly some is in the maybe in February, then in June, July, then in November, something like that. So you can get more information from the HEC website. So you have to get the HAT test like more than 75 plus marks to go for the next stage. So this HAT test is applicable for 2 years. So you can improve your HAT test after every like 4 months. If you get like 80 plus marks, so your chances will be greater to go for Commonwealth. And then the second important thing is about your degree. So you must have the good CGPA, and also do some volunteer activities, like you can join some club, debating club, or any other volunteer activities you can do in your university. So this is very important for leadership skills you can get from your undergraduate. And then we have a question from Iman sir, acceptance letter compulsory और अगर है तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? So for PhD, you must have some acceptance letter. Like if you are applying for full PhD, so normally in UK you have 3 to 4 year PhD. So for master, you don't need any acceptance letter. So you can apply without acceptance, you can apply without any offer letter, but for PhD you must have. How we can select university according to our subject, and how we can deadline. So normally in UK there is no any deadline for the admission or for getting offer letter for master and PhD. So you can select, like try to get high rank universities like University of Glasgow, University of Birmingham. We say these are the Russell Group universities. So Russell Group universities is the high rank universities in UK. So like University of Oxford, University of Cambridge. So these are like a top ranked universities in all, even all over the world. But in UK we say you must select like top ranked universities, and then select subject. Like if your previous subject is biology or biology relevant courses, or medicine, neurosciences, or even engineering, so you must go for your master relevant to your previous subject. Then we have another question. Is there any application fee for Oxford University? Yes. This is also another important question. So like some universities, like University of Oxford, University of Cambridge, Imperial College London, University College London, UCL, these are some universities that have the application fee. Other than like University of Birmingham, University of Glasgow, Coventry University, or some other universities, they don't have any application fee. So if you cannot pay any university fee, so target that university that doesn't have any fee. But these are like University of Oxford or some other, they have some specific university fee. But at least if you are applying, and if you are lucky enough to get this scholarship, so you can get reimbursement of your application fee, so you don't worry about that. And then Haja is saying any bank statement, so you don't need any bank statement. So this scholarship is a fully funded scholarship, so you don't need to pay anything, even you don't need to show any bank statement. So tips for HAT test. Okay, this is very critical question, like HAT test. So for HAT test, I will suggest you can go more practices, like you can get some past paper from even from Google, or from your near book center. You can get a book like from Dogger publisher. So I remember when I was trying to attempt my HAT test, so I bought some books from the old books, and I remember the old days. So then I just practiced that book, like even when I have the test. So the whole night I practice, and then like I practice within 2 weeks, and I got more than 75 plus marks. So you can also get more marks in HAT, but based on your practice, how much you can do the practice. So like in Dogger book, they call it a HAT test book. So you can see the questions like English portion, and then general knowledge, and some other questions related to mathematics, analytics. So you can practice, and then finally you will get more marks based on your practices. And then we have another question: can you share university names for CS data science cloud computing program? My background is not computer science, but I can say most of the universities offering these CS courses. Like you can go for University of Birmingham. There also a good department for computer science. University of Glasgow is also a good department. So target top rank universities and then apply for computer science. So we have a question from Iman sir. For example, University of Manchester offer organic chemistry course. So application में वही तो mention करो. Yes, you can mention as when you are filling your university application, so you can add the same information in your Commonwealth application, but most of the question will be different. So you have to prepare from zero, like there are 4 to 5 different essays in the application. So that's very important. So these essays the university will not ask, but for Commonwealth application they will ask you how to answer these questions. That's very important. Then we have another question from, again, give tips for HAT test. Scholarship for master is for 1 year. Yes, scholarship for master is only for 1 year. So like in Pakistan, we have a 2 year master degree. So first year we have a course and the second year we have a research. But here in UK, we have a different, we have only 1 year master. So during 8 months, you have to study some module or some courses. And then the last 4 months, you have to write your thesis, you have to do some a little bit of research, and it's like a 1 year. This is also a good thing. You can finish your master degree within 1 year. Share scholarship in which HEC is not. Okay, so share Commonwealth share scholarship will open maybe next month. So I will make a separate video, or maybe I will make a separate session for share scholarship. So right now, I will suggest you must apply for this general Commonwealth scholarship, and later I will suggest you can also apply for share scholarship. Rimsha is saying, sir, should we prefer high rank university like Oxford because there is too tough competition? Yes, I will say try to select the high rank universities, because this Commonwealth scholarship will also offer or attract high rank universities. Because in high rank universities, it's not easy to get admission. Even they have very tight HAT, or like tight English test like IELTS. In Oxford, they need 7.5 plus in for your master admission. So I will say, if you get a more IELTS band, so I will say go for University of Oxford or University of Cambridge, because this is not easy task to get admission in high rank universities. Then we have another question. Can I apply in CSE with Oxford University for master? Public health to Oxford University accept MI or need IELTS TOEFL? So yeah, for University of Oxford, they accept IELTS and also TOEFL. So you can go either. Do we need IELTS? Definitely yes. At this stage, you don't need any IELTS. So without IELTS, you can apply. But later, when they will offer you a scholarship, then you can go for IELTS. So IELTS is the requirement of the university. This is not the requirement of Commonwealth, and even this is not the requirement from HEC. On which basis HEC select candidate to undergo Commonwealth scholarship? Yeah, this is really important. So you must all listen this about the criteria to select the students. So Commonwealth scholarship announced every year. So there is one nominated agency, like HEC is nominated agency. So HEC already advertised this scholarship, and after advertisement, they will conduct a test. That's we call it the HAT test. So a lot of students worry about the HAT test. Even you can go the HAT test right now, maybe the next month on 3rd of November, the test will be conducted. So you can appear in that test. So that test will consider for Commonwealth. So Commonwealth Commission is asked the Higher Education Commission to select the candidate students. So students will appear in the HAT test. Students who got the HAT test more like 75 plus, they will select it for next stage. And also your CGP from your undergraduate also matter in this case. And even this is like a very different rule for each subject, and even from each province they have a different criteria or different selection procedure. So first important thing, Commonwealth consider Higher Education Commission will consider your HAT test. So I will suggest you must get the a higher HAT score like 75 plus, so your chances will be more to go into next stage. So do they require IELTS? No, IELTS is not compulsory. And then Zain saying, sir, I have go through eligible criteria but found no information regarding whether 7th semester student can apply or not. Yes, I am sure, because I am dealing from last 5 years the Commonwealth Scholarship. So they clearly mention, the HEC clearly mention, if you are in your 7 or 6 semester or 8th semester, you are not eligible. So I will say you can wait for 1 year and you can apply for next year. Do we need to mention only one university or we can add more than one? And how to crack analytical part of it? So for a university, you have a chance like to add three different universities. So you can select three universities and you can prioritize like university 1, university 2, and university 3. So they say institute 1. So it's up to you. So you can select three universities. Hopefully you will get the first university from the offer letter. And for HAT test, like is that's most of the students asking about the HAT test, I will say you must buy a book from the book center and practice as much as you can. Then Rimsha saying, sir, we have to apply in university which we select for this. It is not necessary to know deadline so that we can apply that university with the time to avoid clash. So Rimcha, as I'm saying, university admission is not compulsory. So even in most of the universities, they don't mention any deadline. So you don't need to worry about the deadline. Sorry. सर वेबसाइट से कुछ ही कोर्स मेंशन है लेकिन इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस वही कोर्स केमिस्ट्री से रिलेटेड तो नहीं है, तो मैं एप्लीकेशन सबमिट करते वक्त मेंशन कोर्स में कौन सा सेलेक्ट करूं? Okay, I'm Iman. I'm not sure what are you talking like. You are talking about Higher Education Commission application or Commonwealth application. Just mention, so then I will answer your question. Rij is saying, sir, HAT test is easy or not? How should we prepare? So again, HAT test is not easy. This is really a difficult part to secure a Commonwealth scholarship. So if you know about the basics, like if you know the mathematics from your from your metric to onward, so I will say it's easy for you. But if you are not good enough to math, so I will say practice from getting a book, and especially the analytical part is the most difficult portion. So target easy part, like English is most easy part of the HAT test. Just focus on English and then you can go into the difficult part. And then the Khan saying, sir, is HAT test very difficult? Like what we have to prepare for HAT tests specifically? So for me, it's like for each person, the HAT test is different. In my case, I always struggling for mathematical or analytical part. So first you can go for a mock test and then you can decide which part is the most difficult for you. So after going mock test, when you target like your weak portion is the analytical portion, so you can practice more for analytical part. And even I will say in the real test, target the analytical part at the end. And then we have another question from Arij, how we get highest mark in HAT test? Again, people asking the HAT test. HAT test 3rd November, go ahead, and deadline is yes. HAT test again is going to on 3rd November. So if you don't have any HAT test yet, so you can go. It's like I think the 15th September is a September or October. October is a deadline for upcoming HAT test. So you can apply for HAT test and you can appear in HAT test on 3rd of November. That HAT test automatically will consider for shortlisting the Commonwealth students. So if you have the HAT test, that's good. But even again, if you want to improve your HAT test, you can attempt your 3rd November test and you can improve your score. HAT test की डेट 15 अक्टूबर से एक्सीड होगी अगर इस I'm not expecting it will not be delay or it will not revise. So just target on 15th of October and appear the test in 3rd of November. But maybe the deadline for applying, as previous experience, the deadline for applying on HEC website will be maybe a little bit 1 or 2 weeks delay. Like right now it's the 15th of September on the HEC website. It could be like maybe end of September, but I can't say right now. Okay, so Tahara is saying hat test key date 15 to succeed. Okay, it's the same question. And then about Commonwealth deadline is no, for Commonwealth the deadline is 15th October, so it will not exceed. So you must prepare your application before 15th of October. Sorry. And I have many tricks to solve series and function question and good enough. Yes, I prepare my hat as from Dogger Publisher, so it's a good resource. So you can also practice from Dogger Publisher. All right. Again, I will say this is a great opportunity, so you don't worry about, like, I know a lot of question in your mind, but I am here to help you. So you can comment your question here, or you can go on my YouTube channel and ask your question. So right now you have to focus on your HAT test, and also you have to apply on a Commonwealth website. So I'm trying to make a separate video for how you can submit your application on Commonwealth website. So the most important for Commonwealth website is essay writing. So they will ask you like 5 to 6 essay, like how your subject related to your country development or your skills development, and they will ask you your short-term goals, your long-term goals. So these questions they will ask you in the application. So I know the HEC is really easy to answer all the application questions, but Commonwealth question, they are very tricky because they are not going to interview for selected candidates. They will select based on your application. So try to make your application as strong as you can. So especially these 5 to 6 essays. So we have another question from Rimsha. When we apply at HEC website for CS scholarship is not considered as application for the HAT test too, as we have to apply for HAT test separately. Yes, for HAT test you have to go for HEC portal where you can make your profile, and then the test will appear. Hopefully soon will be appear, or if someone already applied, maybe they can comment on this. So because I didn't apply this year, so I can't say anything for the application. But you have to make a profile on the HEC website where you can, like, this is a separate website for HAT test, and then you can apply your HAT test. The deadline is 15th of September, and the test will be on 3rd of November. Okay, so Tahra is saying, what if someone is registered in PhD in home country and want to take a chance in appearing in Commonwealth PhD? Yes, I will strongly recommend you must appear for international scholarship like Commonwealth. So you don't need to mention anything about your previous registered PhD. So you can say right now you are getting some experience, like you are working as a researcher in your home country, and now you are applying for PhD. So you also have a same chances. So I will say, if you are already registered in Pakistan, but there are some scholarship like Commonwealth Scholarship, like Dart Scholarship, there are some other scholarship is also going to open soon for PhD. So I will say, don't give up, just apply as many as you can. Like, this is a great opportunity, even Commonwealth, so I will say apply for Commonwealth. Okay, Tahra again saying, yeah, you can like after selection in Commonwealth, you can cancel anytime from your home country. So you don't worry, even you don't need to mention in the application you already registered. So just target the Commonwealth for your PhD, and then anytime you can cancel your previous home country registration. Ariji saying, sir, kindly make a video on for essay and personal statement or like that part of the application. Yes, I am targeting right now to preparing essays, especially because these essays are very important for Commonwealth selection. So I will make a separate video on the application. Iman is saying, sir, can we take help from Chat GPT in writing essay? Oh my goodness. So yes, you can take some help from ChatGPT, but don't copy paste. Right now, it's a crime, or you can say it's not legal to use the ChatGPT. Most of the software in UK, they use for tracing materials, like from which you copy. Like in some cases, they say this is artificial intelligence generated document, so they straightforward they rejected your application. You can take some help, like how you can improve your application. They will give you some comments, so you can use that comments in the application, and you can improve your application definitely. Then we have another question. Fatma is saying, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. So वालेकुम सलाम sir, हैट टेस्ट के लिए किस तरह अप्लाई करना है? So as I'm saying, there is a separate portal for HAT test. You can Google, or I will, maybe I can provide a separate link where you can make your profile. So for profile, they ask you your ID number and your password, email. So these are all information you can add for making a profile, and then you can apply for HAT test. So even if the deadline is 15th of September, so still you have to keep an eye on HEC website. Then Momna is saying HAT test is also necessary for shared Commonwealth Scholarship. Okay, so for shared Commonwealth Scholarship, there is no any requirement for HAT test, and there is no involvement of of HEC. So don't worry about shared scholarship. So shared scholarship will open next month. So I will make a separate session for shared scholarship. So Tahra is saying, thank you for your answer. What if someone is willing to take admission in teaching PhD but have no international? I think my light is getting turned off. Okay. So I'm still in my office. It's right now, I have maybe it's around 6ish. So, okay, where I was. What if someone is willing to take admission in teaching PhD but have no international publication in under process at the CSAT monograph? Yes, for publication, you don't need any publication. If you have, so that's a good thing, but this is not compulsory. I know a few students from past few years. There are some students, they don't have any publication, but they got this scholarship. So Tahra, you don't need to worry about the publication. Without publication, just apply with your confidence. So I'm sure you will get this scholarship. He's saying, tell us about how should we choose university based on IELTS that we don't know what score we score in future. So we need to choose that university which we require minimum IELTS require. So for IELTS right now, I'm saying you don't worry about IELTS, but for in future, if you think like you can get easily 6.5, so target the low rank universities. So you can Google and then you can select your course and then find the information which university is required, what score, because each university has different score for different courses. Haja saying, I have to give that test first, then I will apply for Commonwealth. No, because the deadline for application for Commonwealth application is 15th of September, 15th of October. So try to submit your application first on Commonwealth website, then also on the HEC website, and then you can appear for HAT test. And sir, are you in UK now? Yes, I am right now in UK. So that's why I'm saying it's already it's 6. Yes, Iman, the Commonwealth and the HEC deadline is same. And after our master, if we get job there, so can we stay there? Yes, if you are lucky enough to get a sponsored job, so you can go back to your home country and then you can apply for visa, for a job visa. And Tahira is saying, I guess procedure for application for Commonwealth teaching PhD and PhD are same. If any difference, please tell. Okay, so there is no any difference in teaching or a normal PhD. So this is only difference in the HEC website, where they have a different criteria for teaching PhD and for normal PhD. So you have to look, like they consider, like if you are already in teaching, you have a more chances, because HEC more prefer faculty of, like if you are already a faculty member, so you can get more chances. Iman saying, what's the difference between Commonwealth Scholarship and sheer Commonwealth Scholarship? Okay, so that's also a good question. So Commonwealth offering different scholarships. Like right now, they open a Commonwealth general. We say it's a general scholarship for master and PhD. So master is for 1 year and PhD is for 3 to 4 years. So for this scholarship, you have to go through the HEC website, or HEC is a nominated agency. So you have to appear HAT test and then you can submit your application for Commonwealth. But in case of share scholarship, so in share scholarship, you have to contact the university. So share scholarship is open for some specific universities. So like even for the some specific courses. So you have to apply in university and university will nominate. So like the nominated agency will different from the each scholarship. So the Commonwealth scholarship, general scholarship, the HEC will recruit, and for shared scholarship, your university will recruit for scholarship. So this is the difference. So next question is, sir, if I can get a scholarship, then it's organizational responsibility for my living houses. Yes, if you lucky enough to get this scholarship, so this scholarship will cover everything. So even for your accommodation or for your tuition fee, the Commonwealth will pay everything. So they will pay monthly stipend. So that stipend is enough for your housing and for your living. Then we have a question from Rimsha. Sir, if we select for Commonwealth scholarship, then IELTS test would be the necessary for selected university. Yes, IELTS is compulsory. So if you are lucky enough, then you can get unconditional offer letter. So for unconditional offer letter, you must have IELTS or TOEFL. Which university you are working now? So I'm working in University of Oxford right now. And sir, which books you recommend for a test? So I'm just showing my experience. Like 5 years ago, I bought a book from book center, like a Doger publisher, but right now maybe there are some other books also, I have no idea, but I will say you can visit your nearest book center and see which book is more helpful. So Doger, you can maybe get a Doger publisher, so can get more practice from the book. And even some people do the online practice. I will not prefer, because always it's a you can't focus on online. So I will say just buy a book and then practice on the book. Sir, what to do things, which scholarship is more better, share or general? So I will say apply for both. Right now, Commonwealth General is already open, so apply for Commonwealth General, and later when shared will open, so you can also apply for shared scholarship. Sir, do we need to have passport as an application? No, passport is not compulsory, but I will say you can apply passport. So hopefully we will get a passport sooner, 3 to 4 weeks, and then you can upload. In case if you don't have the passport, you can upload your ID, like identity card. You can use instead of passport. What you suggest if someone is registering PhD in home country? I think I answered this question. Okay, this is a different question. And start over again there. Which one is best of split or teaching PhD? So this is for Tahra. Again, I will say you must apply for both. First apply for this teaching PhD. And then if you are lucky enough to get this one, so this is a 3 to 4 year PhD. So I will recommend this one. In case if you're not lucky enough, then I will say you can also apply for split side, and split side is also a good opportunity to like 1 year research program, so you can come to UK for 1 year and make a strong networking, and then after PhD, so you can come as a job seeker or as a like a postdoc you can get. So Iman is saying uploading document test hone chahiye. So Iman, attestation is not compulsory. So simply you can scan your color scan your documents and you can upload their documents in the application. So Tahra saying, can you please tell your field? Also suggest the right and fast way to get response from the supervisor. Okay, this is a very important question. Most of the student asking if they are applying for PhD. So I am working as a genetician, like I'm a more biologist, and for getting a response from the supervisor, it's really you need a patient for that. You can like target, I have no idea what's your subject, but you can target like find the department, first find the university and then find a department where you are looking, and then find a person that's are more relevant to your research. So you can write the email like you are applying for Commonwealth, and clearly you can mention this thing in the subject, because when you will mention you are applying for Commonwealth scholarship, then the chances is higher, because this Commonwealth scholarship is a separate external funding, so always supervisor attract this funding. So you can mention in the subject you are applying for Commonwealth, and for Commonwealth application you need an offer letter or an acceptance from a supervisor. So hopefully you will get an acceptance. So again I will say you must do, maybe you need patience, like you have to apply more than 100 or more than like 100 plus supervisors. So in my case I have no idea, I don't remember, like maybe I apply more than 100 people and then only got 1 to 2 3 responses. Iman saying, okay, I answered the question. And Momina saying, what is meant by a sponsor job? Can you explain a little bit? Momina, this is not the right platform to talk about sponsor job, but definitely a sponsor job is mean like you have a sponsorship from the university or from the what I should say, like from the institute where you will do job, so they will give you a sponsor. So for visa you need a sponsorship letter, same like admission letter. So that's compulsory for seeking or getting a job. And another question from Arij sir, we choose one of Oxford University and the other two low rank universities, so after getting scholarship it's up to us which. No, it depends. Like if you select the University of Oxford, so they will prefer University of Oxford. So first your choice, and it's like it depends on how you rank the universities. If you write the first ranking is the University of Oxford, so they will give you offer on from University of Oxford. Sir, offer letter can increase the chances of securing scholarship. So we are typing getting offer letter. What procedure should we follow? So as I'm saying, offer letter is not compulsory. So this is the way you can understand what documents you need. So how you can apply. So these all things you can get from offer letter. So if you attach the offer letters, this is not like the chances will be greater, but at least you know how the procedure works. So this will help you in future. If they offer you a scholarship, so it's the same offer letter you can use to get unconditional offer letter. Sir, passport is not necessary during the application. So they put you need a passport, but this is not compulsory. So you instead of passport, you can add your ID card, like identity card. Then Tahra saying thank you for your valuable answer. You did a great job. Thank you, Tahra. Sir, what is offer letter? Okay, Fatma saying what is offer letter? Offer letter means when you are applying for admission, they will give you offer letter. Like if you apply for master or PhD admission in any university, then the university will consider your documents, and the base of your documents, they will give you admission letter. That admission letter we called is offer letter. If we don't score 7.5 band for Oxford, then what will go on with us? Okay, so in that case, maybe you can consider your second university for in the ranking, or you can improve your IELTS score, or even instead of IELTS, you can appear some other tests. So you don't worry about just secure a place, and then we can get a way to fulfill these requirements. What's the reason time for HEC? Okay, that is saying what's the response time from HEC and Commonwealth after deadline? So this is a long path or long way. So 15 September as 15 October is a deadline for application. After deadline in December, your application will come in UK. So then 3 to 4 months, the UK will recruit your application. And most of the time the student will get response next year in July, August. It's like I'm saying, it's a long story, so you have to wait or you need patience. I am very glad to find you helpful student, very thankful. Thanks, Rimsha. And Manahel saying, do we need to have an offer letter for master? No, for offer letter is not compulsory. And Reach saying, sir, in just 1 month, can we complete the application process in the best way? Yes, 1 month is more than if enough. I remember my days in 2018. Yeah, I applied in 2018, and I only have a 12 days to secure everything. But I have this HAT test before. But for application in on a Commonwealth website and on HEC website, I just have only 12 days. In 12 days, I secure an offer from the university for my PhD and also apply for admission. So this is not a big deal. The 1 month is enough. So you can start right now. Just open the application and try to get the questions, and then in separate file you can make a Word file where you can write the question and then try to answer that question. And after writing the answer of that question, you can ask your senior or your teacher. Sometimes teachers can be helpful, so you can ask your teachers to review your application. Okay, so Mariam saying thanks, it was really informative. See you in UK, inshallah. Inshallah, Mariam. And Sahar saying, sir, please answer my question. What was the question? Sahar, please could you repeat your question? Nida saying, what if university require IELTS? Yeah, every university required IELTS, but based on your document, they will give you conditional offer letter. And for if you get this scholarship, then you need unconditional offer letter. For unconditional offer letter, you need IELTS. But later, maybe in next year in May, June, you can appear your IELTS. But I will recommend a strongly recommendation for you people. If you really sincere to get a scholarship or foreign scholarship in any country, even in UK, US, Canada, Australia, in any country, first important thing you can do is like IELTS. You must appear IELTS, and you have to get good score in your IELTS or TOEFL. So that makes your finding a scholarship will be easy. Like if you are applying in any country, if you have IELTS, your chances is more. So like there are a number of other scholarships going to open soon. So in that scholarship, maybe you don't need to appear in any HAT test. This is also a plus point. Just keep an eye on my YouTube channel. I will definitely update you about upcoming PhD scholarship. So PhD in all over the world, there are a lot of PhD scholarships compared to master. So but for scholarship you always have IELTS or other tests like TOEFL, so your chances will be definitely will be higher. And then where I was, so Rimcha saying how we can prepare for IELTS if I cannot scare good enough, to give another attempt. Yes, you can, if you not lucky enough to get a good score, so you can repeat. Which type of residence letter we have, or from where we get this letter? Residential letter, I haven't get what does it mean. And Minahil saying, sir, does offer letter increase the worth of scholarship for masters? No, it's not increasing your worth, but at least you can attach a documents that in future will help you. Sir saying, sir, my question is that the university I want to apply in have not opened their admission portal yet. So, sir, I'm not sure which university you are applying, but most of the universities in UK is they don't have any deadline, so you can apply at any time. So in case if you applying for specific course or specific university, so you don't need to worry about the admission. So without admission you can apply for scholarship. So you can go just on the website of Commonwealth, apply for scholarship, and also on the HEC website, and later when admission opens, so you can submit your application. So Minahel IELTS is not necessary for scholarship, for Commonwealth scholarship at least. Iman saying, sir, what is the conditional and conditional offer letter? So conditional conditional offer letter, like if you have everything like your IELTS and transcript, so you can get unconditional offer letter. So if you don't have like IELTS or any other like your passport, like some missing documents, then you will get a conditional offer letter. This is called conditional offer letter. When you have a condition in your application, it means it's a conditional offer letter. Sir, I got 65 in HAT test. Is it better to apply with these marks? Manahir, I will say you must go with 65, but at the same time, I will also suggest resubmit your application for HAT test. That's going to in 3rd November. So you improve your test like HAT score, and then you can get more chances. And Tahira saying, for CSC application, is it necessary to continue the same process research after securing admission in UK? I haven't get. For CSC application, is it necessary to continue the same proposed research? Yes, it's compulsory. You have to follow the same research. Like little bit you can change. It depends on your supervisor, but you most of the theme should be similar. Rimcha saying, sir, HAT test 3rd November have our Commonwealth Scholarship with deadline. Don't worry about a deadline. So they will automatically consider on 3rd November test. So they need, yes, they need a 3 reference letter. So the first 2 letter you can add from your teachers, and third letter you can add from your tutor or any like from personal, if you did some internship, so you can get from that. Iman saying, sir, you secure PhD scholarship. I heard from somewhere that chances of getting master scholarship are very low. Sorry. So Iman, for PhD, they have a very limited positions. For master, they have more. So like compared to PhD, they have a 3 times more position for master. So I think for master, they have more chances. Do I need to take admission in PhD in UK universities or after selections? Yes, I need to proceed for the admissions. Right now, Tahir, I will say just apply for admission and apply for like get an offer letter from the university. Yes, study gap matters. This is another question from students. Like study gap matter. Like if you did some experience, or like due to some reason, like some parental reason or some like health reasons, you can mention in your application, due to this reason I these like 2 years or 1 year gap, so you can mention in your application these things. So this is sometimes it's plus point if you did some gap, like some break due to parental or health issues, so you can mention in your application. I am 7th semester currently and will graduate. What documents I need to apply? So for people who are waiting for results, they are not eligible to apply for Commonwealth. I'm sorry for that, but it's a requirement from the HEC. Sir, letter which can we get from tutor? What will the written in the letter? So you don't need to get a letter, just you need your tutor's email details, designation. So these things you can add in the application. Is there any bond signing to return to home country after completing? Yes, this is the requirement. Like with the HEC, you sign a contract, like after finishing your degree, you must go back to your home country. Amber saying, I am government teacher, MSc chemistry, CGPA with its year teaching experience. Can I get scholarship in this program? Yes, you can apply with like 2.2, but again, this is really a very competitive scholarship. So you can try, but at least you can get a chance to appear in the scholarship, and you can improve your application with your experience. And neither saying, can student do part-time job while doing masters? Or yes, students allow like 20 hours part-time job. And then Iman saying, research proposal upload करेंगे Commonwealth application. Yes, for PhD research proposal is compulsory. The HAT test is, yes, the HAT test is valid for 2 years. And I was saying, sir, I was trying, but I just cannot find university related to my field, medicine and laboratory science, especially in Birmingham, due to some reason. Laiba, I didn't get your question. Amber saying, sir, any other scholarship chances than with the head test? Yes, some other scholarship is also going to open, like Hungarian scholarship, China government scholarship. This scholarship is going to open soon. So with the head test, you can apply. So with that scholarship, even if you are not applying for head test, some other scholarship in UK is going to open soon. So you just keep an eye on my YouTube channel and you will get more information. So I'm going to be late. So it's 10 past 6 already. So thank you so much for watching, and a question for adding your questions. So I think I clear most of the questions, but still if you have any trouble or any difficulty to fill your application, so you can visit my YouTube channel, and you can get my WhatsApp number, so you can contact me and I will try to answer your question. So just the last message of today live session is just focus on your application on a Commonwealth website, and also for HAT test. This is a very important aspects. Don't worry about IELTS, don't worry about the offer letter. The first important thing for your scholarship journey is the Commonwealth website, where you have to submit your information, your application, like you have to write your essay, your personal statement. In case of PhD, you have to add the information about research proposal. So this is the first important thing, and the second important thing is your HAT test. So parallel, you also have to prepare your HAT test, because without HAT you can't go to the next stage. So prepare your HAT, submit your application for HAT test. The deadline is 15th of September, and the application for Commonwealth Scholarship is also 15th of September. If you are going to attempt on 3rd of November, so the 3rd November HAT test will automatically consider for your Commonwealth Scholarship. Thank you so much. And hopefully, I'm trying to make a separate video for how to fill the application form on the Commonwealth website. So I will upload sooner. So maybe tomorrow I will upload a separate video. Just watch that video and you can also comment. So I will try to answer your comments. Again, thank you so much. I'm really sorry if I missed some questions, but again, you can comment. I will try to answer later. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.